Cameroon don't carry the whole ancestors with the Africa. Food their government house. President 92. Minister 87. House of Rep 60. The whole ancestors. We full Africa. The day Cameroon government house. No wonder. Like Africans, they do their normal African tradition. You know they work. You know what I'm saying? Ancestors don't live spiritual, come physical. When other countries, they do libation, they pour drink for ground, they talk to their ancestors. Our ancestors, please help us. Cameroon one day, their government.
So at this point, I think most of the governments in Africa have disguised themselves under democracy, practicing autocracy. They intentionally conduct election just to create awareness that we are still practicing democracy, but in real sense, they are doing otherwise. If not for that, why would a whole country with people in their right frame of mind still go stand in the hot sun and vote for a 92-year-old man? A 92-year-old Paul Biya, someone who has been in power for more than 43 years. And you people still went to vote for him. It's obvious that people are manipulating the system. People are manipulating the system because they know what they have done. And should there be any changes, a whole lot of people who are manipulating the system, a whole lot of people around the government, around the president will be apprehended. They will go to jail because they themselves know what they have done. Just look at, when he was celebrating his victory, a whole lot of people seated started with him from way back. And some of them are way older than him. They are way older than him. So with people like this, how can we move forward as an African country? How can you people move? Okay, I'm not part of the Cameroonian country. How can you people move on? And the most painful part of it all is the fact that they are not even working. They are not showing anything. They are not even working. Every 7 years, because they run their election every 7 years in Cameroon. So every 7 years, you people will go vote for him. And this is, I think, the lowest percentage he has gotten so far. Ever since he came into power, this is the lowest, percentage he has gotten so far. This is the lowest, 53%. And the opposition had 35%. And it's obvious that these people will lose. They end up losing, but because all the system were created to suit, the president in power, Paul Biya, Charlie, everything, all they have to do is to run the election. All they have to do is, run the election, and, the power is safe for him. Like, just let's run the election. Let's just go and vote. Whether you win or you lose, you are the winner. And that's what's going on in, Cameroon at the moment. Because, like I already told you, if not for that, why would a whole country in their right frame of mind? Because I even heard, his own daughter was campaigning against him. His own daughter was even campaigning against him. And with this election, it was very obvious that your man was supposed to lose. And from the way things are going, I think he will be running for the presidency in the next election when he is, I think, in his early hundreds. He will be running again. And if he is still, if he is not by yet, he will still be running. And it was obvious that he was supposed to lose this election because his own daughter was campaigning against him. And look at all these, dictators in Africa, all these, dictators, all these presidents who've been in power for more than they are supposed to. You will not find these people fighting against them. You will not find, when I say these people, you are supposed to know them. But whenever a youth or, someone with a good mindset emerge, you will see them trying to manipulate things. You will see them try to fight against him. They don't love you. They They, in quotes, they don't love you, bro. At this point, you will not see anyone. Look at he's obviously like Paul Biya is obviously running the country from France. He's obviously running the country from France, because they are getting something from because these people are getting something from the country because these people are conforming to the I'm trying to watch my words. That's why I'm kind of fumbling. Yeah, because these Cameroonians are conforming to the rules of these people. They see nothing wrong with what's going on, but they see everything wrong with what's going on in country like Burkina. They see everything wrong with what's going on in countries like Niger and countries like Mali, but they don't see anything wrong. I think the only person who's been in position for a very longer period of time that I still support is Paul Kagame because obviously he's working and the people love him. The people love him, yeah, like he's working. I don't really care how long you try to stay in position, how long you try to stay in power. As far as you are working, you are good to go. But these people are obviously doing nothing for their country. They are obviously doing nothing. Like there's nothing to write home about, bro. Nothing is happening. And that's how come most of these countries, practicing autocratic rule or disguised under democracy, like Togo. Some of these positions have not turned into a family property. It has not turned into a family property because they know what they have done. And should they lose the power and someone comes, they'll face the consequences. It's very funny. Like when I saw, Cameroon re-electing, Paul Biya as their president, I was like, bro, this is a manipulation. I was like, bro, this is a broad daylight manipulation. This is a broad daylight manipulation. And there's nothing you can do about it because the power, all the institutions in the country were established to conform to the rules of Mr. Biya. They were created to manipulate things in favor of Paul Biya. That's all. This is crazy, Charlie. Anyway, my name is Jimmy Ruff. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and always stay connected. Fun time, bro.